we're back. What is going on? Yes, this is the second segment of the Movie Fam's horror review. You know, I realized we're actually on episode 30. Crazy. I didn't think I'd be up that far yet. But
I
yeah.
thought we were on like 50 or something like that.
Well, I mean, because when I first started, you can only do like 15-minute segments. So like at the time I had to break up my show. So my show was like in 3 or 4 segments anyways. But it was always like awkward stops. Like I had a little timer here. I'm like, oh well, we're all time, you know. But now I got unlimited, and I just abused the shit out of it, and would do like 40-minute shows. And then everybody quit watching. They're like, eh. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't want to fit everybody. I have like a core group still watch it. You know, the real boys out there, they were actually watching, you know, but like everybody else was like, oh god, really, this prick's still talking, you know. So it was, yeah, it was brutal. But yeah, like I said, actually I want some feedback on this too. That's one thing. You know, I'm sure, I mean, just tell me what you think. Do you like the 4 different segments? Do you like, you know, because I'm trying to, I mean, I'm breaking it up, you know, but feedback. We want feedback. So, yeah, so what do you say we get into some news, all right? Got some good news this week, actually. I'm not going to lie. Another good week of just different shit to talk about. All right, you're familiar with Godzilla, right? Okay, everybody is. Well, reboot. Now, this has been talked about for a while now, but they've, you know, I guess they got a director locked in. I ain't going to lie, I don't recognize his name. I didn't write down. Like, I literally just like, But I guess they did an interview with him, and he said, like, the one thing he's going to do is he's going to make it more realistic. And I'm like, just come out and say it, dude. You're going to make Cloverfield. And that's not a slam. I'm just saying, like, Cloverfield was awesome. And it was, like, a really realistic take on the monster movie genre. Or giant monster movie, you know, genre. Subgenre, sorry. And, so, yeah, I'm just like, just say that. Like, it's okay. Just be like, I'm going to do Host. I'm going to do Cloverfield. Host is great, by the way. I thought that was brilliant. Did you see Host? No. No? It's good. I recommend it. Do you like subtitles in your movies? Like where you have to read it? Don't like it? You're going to miss out on a lot of good movies. I'm telling you, man. I ain't going to lie. I was like that when I was younger. I was like, I got to read.
Can't stand it. Blocks off. Like you said, can't stand to read during the movie.
I got to read. But then, when you put that out of your mind and broaden your horizons, you get to see some excellent fucking movies. And then, the thing is, like right now you're just getting American remakes. And 9 times out of 10, American remake sucks balls. Like we just butchered and watered down, and you ain't getting the full effect of it. But yeah, so yeah, new Godzilla remake coming out, or reboot, whatever you want to call it. And it's going to be more realistic. A giant lizard, and it's going to be realistic. Yes, so, and then I saw they had a promo trailer, which I didn't know what the hell a promo trailer was. Apparently it's a trailer like the filmmakers show like producers to get them to invest in the movie. Cabin Fever, Patient Zero. And it's the 3rd movie in the series, but it's going to be a prequel to it all. And of course the promo trailer was just basically showing clips of 1. I think maybe some clips of part 2. I have not seen part 2, Cabin Fever, Spring Fever. Yeah, didn't see it. Love the first one, love Cabin Fever. I think that's a brilliant freaking movie. But yeah. I'll check this one out. See where the virus came from. See what it's all about. You know. But yeah, you seen Cabin Fever at least?
No.
No. Oh my god.
Most of these movies I haven't seen.
I'll make you a list. Don't worry about that. We're gonna educate you. So I understand. You know, you're in the cornfield. Not a whole lot of movies out there. I get it. You know. It's all right. All right. Well, horror comics. You like horror comics, don't you?
Yeah.
There we go. See, I gotta get them on somewhere. All right. Well, BladeDisgusting.com just printed out their top 10 awesome horror comic crossovers, where they take, you know, I guess regular comics or whatever, add in some horror villains or whatnot. Well, boom, they threw some out there, and here's their top 10. Now, the one I've actually read is I read the Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash, and I think you've read that too, haven't you? Yeah, loved it. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah. And it didn't make the list. Well, you know what? No spoilers. Let's get to the list. At number 10, they said number 10, they had the Hack Slash Annual 2011 Hatchet Slash. And I'm familiar with like Hack Slash as far as like I've heard of it. I know what the thing is. I haven't actually read any of them. Like that's my main thing. Like I like comics, but I don't want to come off as a poser because I haven't really read a whole lot. The ones I've read I love, but I don't know, it's hard for me to actually get into. Okay, we'll keep going. But anyway, yeah, I've heard of Hatchet, or Hack Slash. Well, they combine that with the independent horror film Hatchet. So, and I'm gonna sound like a poser here, anyway. But I've yet to see Hatchet. Like I know that's like I'm gonna be crucified and lynched right now, but I just have not had time to. A lot of these new guys like the Chrome Skull, like Laid to Rest is what it is. I haven't seen that yet. Behind the Mask or Beyond the Mask or yeah. Once again, he's looked great. I just have not come across him yet. Like I don't know. I'm kind of scared because they're like straight to video horror, and that always kind of scares me a little bit. So, but yeah, Hack Slash Annual 2011 Hatchet Slash. So boom. Number 9, the Infestation series. And I guess what they do is they take famous, like they had Ghostbusters, G.I. Joes, Transformers, I don't know what else, but they basically just add zombies to it. And I'm like, you know what? Yes, I'm in. That just sounds brilliant to me. Like, I'm all about just adding zombies. I think just add zombies to anything. I'm down, you know. Porky's with zombies. Are you kidding me? That's awesome right there. You know, Big Trouble in Little China. It was awesome anyways. Add some zombies to it, you know. So yeah, there it is. At number 8, I have not read this one. Would love to. Spawn, Batman. Love Spawn. I love Batman. Can't believe I haven't read this one yet. I don't know. Sounds good. Check it out. And then at number 7, it was Hack Slash versus Chucky. Same thing. Hadn't read it at all, but I love Chucky. Love the Child's Play. And of course, he had the Bride of Chucky look to him, you know, the sewn back up, you know, thing. But yeah, that's number 7. Number 6, Freddy versus Jason versus Ash, the Nightmare Warriors, which is the sequel to the original Freddy versus Jason versus Ash. And dude, I hear this one just freaking is awesome. It's epic. I have not yet read it. I need to get on it. Like I said, comics. I love comics. Like I said, it's just it's always on the back burner to me. Like I'm more of a movie guy as opposed to comics. But yeah, I definitely want to check that out. Number 5, X-Files, 30 Days a Night. That one, that just seems like another good one too. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm a big fan of the X-Files, and I didn't really care for that last movie they did, but you know, whatever. And I like 30 Days a Night. So yeah, that seems pretty good. Number 4. Got kind of a triple thing going on here. It's Batman, Hellboy, and Starman. And I guess apparently they all like team up. Or it's like a son of Starman joins Batman and Hellboy, and they're trying to find, you know, Starman's father. They're trying to find Starman. So yeah. Number 3, When Worlds Collide. It's Criminal Macabre and The Goon. And yeah, I've heard The Goon, but haven't read it or anything. Hear good things about this comic though. Alright, at number 2, it is Batman vs. Predator. Love to read this one too. I haven't yet seen it. I've read Batman vs. Alien. Loved it. You didn't like that one, did you?
Could have been better.
Oh my god. This guy. Picky as hell. I love that. Actually, they did 2 of them. They did part 1 and part 2 to that. Or I can't remember like that was called Aliens or whatever. But yeah, I love that one. But yeah, I haven't read the Batman vs. Predator. Number 1 of the most awesome horror comics crossovers, Superman versus Aliens. And yeah, I'm not a big Superman guy, but I check this one out because it has the aliens. In fact, later on, I've seen this at the comic book store. They actually had Batman and Superman versus Predator and aliens. That just seems like it's just going to be craziness all around. So yeah, I'd definitely check that out. So yeah, there you go. Then here, this next thing I read is kind of interesting. It was the Walking Dead prequel movie. See how I have a little question mark there? My prequel movie? Yeah, they're kind of teasing. I mean, it's no surprise. I mean, The Walking Dead is one of the popular TV series. I mean, it is the most popular TV series out there right now. And so naturally, at some point, there will be a movie. I mean, that's just all there is to it. Apparently, though, you know, now they're in the prison. One of the guys said that he thought it'd be kind of neat to do like the prequel to that. Like, what happened? Like, maybe not with any of the cast members, but like, what happened at that prison before the main cast here showed up, and doing a movie there. Now this ain't even definite, this ain't even rumor, this is just a guy talking. But it hit the news, and I was like, you know what, that actually, I'm down for that. So yeah, could there be a Walking Dead prequel movie? I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. And finally, just down the wire, at least I just heard about this. Like, I hate when I do news, because I'm just like, just then, everybody's like, that's not even new, we've known about that. Well, fuck you, I just knew about it. So anyways, It remake, yes. A while back ago, I did this whole thing about all the Stephen King remakes, or new movies or whatnot coming out, and yeah, they're going to be doing an It remake, which I'm down for. Let's not make the giant spider at the end. All right, I don't care. I don't know if I haven't read the book. Like I do love Stephen King books. I have not read it yet. I don't know if the spider was in the fucking book. All I'm saying is, let's take it out. I don't care. Just take it out. It's ridiculous. Like, the movie's perfect. I mean, it is a TV movie. There is no cursing. There's not much blood, except for what blows out of this thing. I'm okay with that. But really, at the end, all that creepiness goes away once a giant spider. Just saying. Just saying. So, yeah. Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, my God.
Making a list.
I'm making a list. We're making a grocery list tonight.
I know one remake.
What?
I think it's like the Prometheus. It's a remake of the Aliens or something.
No, it's a prequel to the Aliens.
Oh.
Yeah. You seen it?
I want to.
Oh. I recommend it. It's awesome. And then, okay, so yeah, that's it for news right there. So, yeah. So, we're going to hit some upcoming horror movies. Now, last week I mentioned it was Sinister, which is coming out this weekend. Or it's out right now, actually. Well, 2 other movies kind of snuck in there before I aired last week. We got Grave Encounters 2. I haven't seen part 1 at all. But I saw a trailer of this. This thing looks pretty good. Like, I'm not going to lie, it looks pretty creepy. Apparently, it's kind of breaking that, you know, like how Blair Witch 2 kind of broke the 4th wall in a way, on the first one anyways. Where, like, you know, it's like they know, like the first one's, you know, Grave Encounters is out there, it's a movie. So these group of kids like, you know what, we're going to take a video camera, and it's found footage, we're going to go into the hospital, wherever the first one's filmed at. Well, apparently it's really haunted. So, yeah, it actually looks pretty good, I'm not going to lie. The monsters in this thing look crazy. Like, they have, like the warped mouth. Well, like the Exorcism Emily Rose faces that the demon's making that. Yeah, like I don't know, it looks crazy. I'm not going to lie, it looked pretty freaky. And then, also, opened right now, is Smiley. Yeah. Dude, the poster, or at least the still that I saw, it looked pretty crazy because the guy, like, his eyes are slit and they're sewn back up and his mouth is cut and it's sewn up. But it's a mask. That takes it all away now. So this guy has a cool mask, but he's just a standard killer. I don't know. Misery Black's boy's on it. That Shane Dawson. Just the fact that she's like so in love with this guy is why I just don't like him. I'll just come out and say this. I mean, he may be a good dude. I don't know. He may be a decent actor. The fact that Misery Black is just all over his nuts, I'm just like, I'm out. I'm out. This guy sucks now. So, yeah, I don't know. They just look standard. Like, this is... And everybody, I mean, now once again, I just now figured out who the Slender Man was. Like, this is something that I had no idea about. This guy and Misery Black told me, you know, about Slender Man. And I'm hearing, like, now there's, like, a lot of similarities between the Smiley guy and Slender Man, which is pissing everybody off because everybody wants a Slender Man movie, so... I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. If you're out there... I mean, I'm saying see Sinister this weekend, but, yeah, if you're in, like, one of those big cities that have, like, a limited release there, check out Grave Encounters 2. I mean, I'm sure it'll be on video on demand soon anyways, but yeah, I wouldn't bother smiling.
There's a game online now with the...
Slender Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played it, actually, yeah. Yeah, you know, that's kind of creepy too, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you had like all the lights out and you're playing that game. It's pretty crazy. Alright, so opening this weekend. Coming up, we got Paranormal Activity 4. This series is getting shit. This is like kind of a remake of Saw. Like, not the movie itself, I'm talking about just the feel of it. How, like, you know, it's a horror series that was made on a very low budget and it's just dominating every time it comes out. And now we're getting sequels on top of sequels every year. And everybody just wants to take a big shit on it now. They're like, it wasn't that good. Well, guess what? Quit watching it. You assholes are like paying to see the movie and then bitch because they keep making more movie. Well, quit giving me your money. I, for one, love the Paranormal Activity movies. I haven't seen part 2. I know I keep saying that. Every time I talk about Paranormal Activity 4, I'm like, I haven't seen part 2 yet. All I can do is go into the video store and rent it. Go online, check it out. I just haven't come around it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not avoiding it. I just haven't seen it yet. Loved 1, loved 3. This one's crazy. It's actually kind of shrouded in mystery. Like, they're literally like, we don't want to talk about what, yeah, don't worry about the plot. All thing I know is, like, it's the family at the end of, like, you know, I'll go ahead and say, I mean, this is the plot, I guess. You know, the devil worshippers at the end of part 3, it's like that house. Well, now it's about the neighbors who, like, just moved in or whatever to that house, and, like, the weird shit happens there. I think this one, I don't think it's found footage. I think it's actually, they broke the found footage thing, I think. Don't quote me on that. I just saw some clips here and there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're getting away from found footage, which is, I think it's, you know, it's good. I mean, as much as I do like found footage, you can't just keep doing found footage in a movie like this. I mean, I'm glad to see that Quarantine did it. They broke away. Even Record, I think part 3 is not found footage, so that's good. That really is. Break away from that a little bit. So, yeah, so that's that right there. I'm definitely looking forward to that. I think it'll be pretty good. So, well, you know what? We're at the end of the segment here. We're going to go ahead and bounce. You going to be here when we get back?
Yeah.
All right, that's what I want to hear. All right, well, guys, we'll be right back. So, boom.